Hello, hello everyone. It's Shelly with Couture. I'm an independent designer. Let's do a demo. Today we're going to ink some pillows for Christmas gifts. So hopefully you'll join me. Say hey as you hop on. It's Friday, guys. Woohoo! Yeehaw. I'll be with you shortly. Invite your friends. And our text system should be going out momentarily. All right, we should start in a minute here. Hello, hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. Why am I almost off camera here? How's that? Yay, that's better. I have got to figure out this lighting. This doesn't seem right these days. All right, guys, we are going to ink a couple pillows. I actually have 3 of these pillow forms that I got from a friend. She does a lot of sublimation work. Oh, look, I match. I didn't even plan that. You totally didn't plan that. Anyway, she does some sublimation work and she just wanted to clear out. So I hopped on that opportunity and thought, oh, how cute. I can make some fun Christmas gifts this year. So hopefully you'll enjoy today's demo. We're going to keep it super, super simple. We're just using red and black paste or ink. I'm sorry. Now our inks are a little more permanent than our chalk paste. Our chalk paste is called semi-permanent, meaning it will dry hard on the surface that you put it on, and on some surfaces it's removable. Like woods are a little more harder to get out of. You can just sand it completely down and start over. Chalkboards comes off like a dream, but when you're using an ink product, that is going to get itself into the I'm trying to think what I want to say, how I want to say this, like the fibers of the fabric, and it stains. So that's a more permanent product, and then you make it totally permanent by heat setting it, okay? So I have this fun little pillow form, and then we have the Merry Christmas to All transfer. This is still available on my website. This makes a great 12 by 18 sign as well. So how are we going to do this 12 by 18 on like a 17 by 17 pillow? I will show you. Merry Christmas to all. Okay. And I finished up my New Year's Eve sign too, you guys. So, all right. When we are inking, you want to carefully remove your transfers from the backer sheets because they are sticky, adhesive backed, right? That's make sure it stays put when you're working on your projects. And I repeat, I am not fuzzing the transfer because we want this to stick really, really well to our surface. Surface being our pillowcase. Okay, so I think that's about centered sideways. I brought it down a little bit because I want to have like this, it's about a 2-inch space at the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this transfer upside down and we're going to redo this design kind of like in this area. So hopefully I'm getting that at a good spot. Go ahead and rub down your transfer really, really well. We do not want to fuzz it, okay? You want it super duper sticky as it came off the backer sheet, nice and sticky. I'm just checking my borders just to see how I am. I think I'm pretty good. Okay, I already have my ink mat already placed. It wasn't a struggle. I just kind of had to shimmy it in there a little bit. Our actual ink mats are, I want to say they're 17 by 17, the square one. So that just it literally fits corner to corner in this Christmas pillow form. And then all you have to do is find the inserts online. I think I got mine from Amazon. I don't remember. It's been so long that I've made a pillow. I do think that's where I got it though. All right. Yay, we can start. Say hello as you guys are hopping on. And we're going to go ahead and open our inks. I'm going to try not to make a mess here. So we have our, oops, that one's not open yet. Well, I don't know where my other black is. I thought I grabbed the one that was open. All right, let's just open this one. Oof, fresh ink. All right, so we're just going to kind of leave that like that. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to do, I want to keep this simple, so red and black. I'm thinking I was going to do this part in black, Merry Christmas to all in red, and then come down here and do the black again. I know it doesn't make sense. I know you would want to go ahead and do the pine cones brown and the little pine needles green, but like I said, I'm not trying to introduce any more colors, okay? So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to stick with that. You can take like a credit card or a squeegee and really push that down so that none of our ink leaks underneath, and we'll get nice crisp lines. Push it out to the edges. All right, I think we're good. Eek, I'm excited. Okay, let's start with our black. All right, remember this is a permanent ink. If I should happen to go off my transfer material, it will stain that part of the fabric. So I'm going to be super duper careful. I'm going to try not to drip and get this done carefully. So it's just like chalking. They do say to keep your squeegee a little more upright than normal, especially if it's not really adhered down nicely and really close to your fabric. Sometimes when you're doing it, when your squeegee's more sideways, it will kind of push it under. So I don't want that to happen, okay? All right, let's put that in there. Now we can do the red, and like I said, then we're gonna flip it and bring the black down, okay? So very, very simple process. This is the good old-fashioned way of silk screening, you guys. It's even better than that, is what I'm trying to say. It is so much easier than having to use like a printing machine and all that. Or it's even easier than, you guys, I get it. I used to love vinyl and used to do all the weeding. This is so much easier. So much easier. I get it. The transfers are already done for you, but goodness, with all the transfers we have, you can surely mix and match to make stuff your own. We have fonts. If I wanted to, I could do the date down here. We have numbers, we have fonts. I could say love Shelly. So many options. Okay. All right, let's just make sure everything's covered nicely. Sometimes you can see like the fabric will suck the ink in and you may have to go over it again. I really don't see any of that going on here. One little spot on my A. I think I got that. Okay, let's put that excess back. Careful not to get any other part of your surface dirty. Just getting off that excess. Okay, lid's over here. Now, I did get some on my finger, so I am going to wipe that off before I go ahead and touch the transfer because I don't want to accidentally get it somewhere that it doesn't belong. Okay. All right, then we're going to start the corner, kind of peel it to the side here. So pretty. Wow, that's amazing. That turned out so nice, you guys. All right, don't forget, we're going to do this again. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to get this kind of air dried a little bit so that when I flip my transfer, I'm not picking up any of the ink that's down. So I am going to turn it all the way cool. And we're just going to blow dry this for a minute or two. Our ink mats don't really like to be blown with hot air, so you want to keep it on cool. Otherwise, it'll start to warp and get all funny. Isn't that pretty? It'll look really good once we get this part down here too. It'll look like it's store-bought, you guys. It'll look so good. I'm going to add a tinge of warmth to it. See if we can get it to dry here. I could heat set it and then we can continue on, but I'm just going to try to get it dry. If I were to heat set it right now, I would have to take the ink mat out. You cannot heat set it with the ink mat underneath there. I would definitely have to take that out. Still a little wet. I just don't want it soaking wet so that when I put the transfer back on, I'm not picking any of that up. Let's try this and see how we're doing here. I could also lay down, I might do that. I might lay down a paper towel. All right, we're just going to kind of cover up to that point. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and check the back side of my transfer. I want to make sure that none of the black leaked through and made any big splotches. Don't think it did. I think it's pretty good. Okay. And what I'm going to do here is thinking that's about the same as it was up on top. Space-wise, it was a little under an inch, I think. And I think I'm good side to side. If I'm off a little bit, I don't know that it'll be all that noticeable. All right, so let's get this rubbed down real nice. I'm just doing up to that pine cone here. We don't need any rest of the words. Plus that's, I think, on top of the napkin that we put down. So I think we're good there. So let's just get this rubbed down really good. If you've ever noticed, if you've inked before, our black is a little thinner than the rest of the colors. I'm not quite sure why that is, but it is a little more runny than the rest. All right, let's get our black. I'm just taking it off my lid here. All right. Start at the bottom so that I don't make any goofs here. Okay, now we'll get some more fresh. Okay. All right, let's put the excess back. It does not take much, just like our paste. It does not require a whole ton of product. If this was like a fabric that really sucked up the ink, then you would have to just go over it a little bit more. But this is a pretty thick, almost like a burlap. So it's kind of just sitting real nice on top. All right. Okay, check fingers. Finger check. I'm just going to keep feeling. Perfect, you guys. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. All right, that is beeping because it wants to turn off. Oh my, I love this. So good. We did pretty good on our spacing too. Impressive. Impressive. Let's get this bottom part a little dry. And then we'll go ahead and press it so that it's permanent. That means I could take the pillow form out. I could throw it in my wash. It will still be there when it comes out. And I'm just drying it up a little bit, and then we'll heat set it. All right, let's get some parchment paper. And also going to take that pillow form out. Or I'm sorry, the ink mat. And the zipper hole is not quite the whole width, so I had to kind of fold it in half to stick it in there. So let me get this out without having it fold on itself. There we go. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, we're going to try to keep these inks away. Let's get our pressing pillow underneath. This is just something I use when I press my projects. Okay. You guys, I love it. Turned out so nice. All right, that's going to cover about the top part there. Let's go ahead. I have it set at 315 for a minute. So let's just do this top part first. Then we'll bring it down and do the bottom part. And then we'll flip it over and do the same thing on the opposite side. I like to keep my iron moving. I don't like to hold it still because I feel like sometimes it scorches your fabric, especially if you have it too high. And then just follow your directions of your fabric. Like if it says it's 100% cotton, and if you're using an iron, then set it to the proper setting. That must have still been very wet. Do you see how it's on my paper? So I will not want to use this again because that will definitely show up on my pillow, but I am going to fold it in half to do this bottom half here. That should be okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this for a minute, and then we'll flip it. And heat set it again. You want to heat set on both sides. So you're heat setting it from the top, and then you're going to heat set it from the bottom, and you're kind of like making a heat sandwich, right? So you're heat setting what's in the middle, which is the ink. We're about 15 seconds away from flipping. You could do it inside out. I'll probably just flip the whole entire pillowcase and then just do it from that way. Let the heat penetrate. We could probably do it for 2 minutes just to make sure we get the entire pillow surface. They do recommend 4 minutes on each side. I've never had to do 4 minutes on each side. I'm going to throw that out. All right, so let's go ahead and flip it. And now I'm going to press the entire pillow. We're going to try to get this little wrinkle out. Okay. I'm just going to keep going in a square-like fashion. Let's see if we can stretch this a little bit. I did iron it prior to inking because there were some wrinkles in it. But you don't have to. I mean, but if there's a lot of wrinkles, you may want to. I'll have to see where I put all my pillow inserts. I haven't had to stuff a pillow in a long time. Okay, let's do it one more minute. Make sure it's really nice and set. Let that heat penetrate. And then we'll work on the second pillowcase. We're gonna do Merry Be Your Christmas. Remember that one? We did that on the faux embroidery hoop in blues. I actually gave that to my aunt and she loved it. I gave it to her early. We went over early because another relative was coming through visiting while they were going to Florida for the winter. Excuse me. So I thought, you know what? She should be enjoying it all month long, not just the last couple days of the year. So I gave it to her early. All right, just about done. All right. It is completely heat set. Very hot. Let's let that cool here. Whew. I can stick a pillow form in there now, and that will be all ready to be displayed on their chair or couch at home. All right, let's do pillowcase number 2. Put that one aside. The art and thing here. All right, let's open this up again. Okay. Let's see, I find the back. Here's the back, and here's the little pillow or the entrance here. All right. So I want that to be on the back side. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half again. Sneak it in here. And then open it so that the front of the pillow is stuck to the mat. And this is where I kind of had to play with it. The edges wanted to curl under, but it fits like every little speck of this pillowcase here. All right, so this is the back side. And I like my pillows on the bottom. So I'm gonna keep that on the bottom. Oh, you know what? I should have ironed it. Shoot. Shoot. Should have ironed it. So let's try to get those wrinkles out with our fingers here. It doesn't affect the design too badly. It is kind of nice that our mats are sticky so that we can do this. You can kind of play with it a little bit here. Okay. Again, you don't have to iron. Sometimes I do. If it's really, really bad, I will. Okay. Where's that other transfer? Okay, here it is. So this is the other one I was going to use. It says, Merry be your Christmas, peaceful be your home, joyful be your family. I think I'm just going to do the words. So they're going to be smack dab in the middle. So I have to make sure that I'm centering this very well. Or if I did this, if I did the whole thing, I still feel like it's naked over here. So I could probably do this, do a little swoosh there, take this over and do a little swoosh there. I think I just like the words, honestly. And I think I'll do the big words in red and the little words in black. I think that's the plan. All right, let's get our transfer out. Nice and sticky. Remember, you do not want to fuzz it. Let's see if we can center this. So I'm going to first center it side to side. And then I guess it's already centered, right? It should be centered on the transfer. This seems lower than that. Let me lift this a little bit more here. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, Kathy. How are you? We are inking pillows today. Let me see if this is in a good spot. Okay, I'm going to hold this up to my face here. I think that's pretty good, guys. Looks pretty level too. All right, so again, we're just going to do the words. I'm just going to smooth this out. Again, you can use a squeegee, you could use a credit card, something very hard and stiff to give you the leverage. That's about center, so that's good. And I think we're good here. I want to say that looks good. I think we're okay. We might be a little high, maybe. Actually, it's from here to there. I think we're okay. I'm thinking we're okay. Okay. All right. The big words are in red. So let's start with our red. Remember, permanent. So you want to be very careful. I'm going to go up. All right, let's do peaceful. Grab more ink as you need it. It's nice too because your ink or your paste will act as an adhesive too. So kind of once it fills in through that silkscreen mesh, it will keep your transfer down too. Okay, let's go straight across. Keep in mind where those words are underneath that you're going to do in black, or I'm going to do in black. Okay, almost done. It really is a simple project, right? If you're nervous about inking for the first time, I was too. I was a nervous wreck. But I just thought, okay, what am I going to do? I got to do this, right? Don't know what I'm doing. How do I do this? So I just took a bunch of old t-shirts or old t-shirts that I slept in and practiced on t-shirts. And then once I got the touch and figured it all out, I love inking. It's so much fun. All right, let's do this. Sometimes I see the transfer coming up. It could be because it's been used already, so it's not super duper sticky like the first time. So just press it down. And I think I'm going to use a smaller one. I think I'm going to go with a mini squeegee here. Okay. I also think I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. I recently went to the eye doctor. And she's like, it might be time to get glasses for distance. I still the close-up, of course. And I don't know that I want the bifocals. I don't think I want to do that. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, let's go over that again. That's just beeping, telling me it's going to go to turn off if I don't keep it on. All right, make sure you hit those letters, tops and bottoms. Okay, I think I got it. Finger check. Okay, you could take it off slowly. That way you can see like if you've missed some spots. Sometimes it looks like you've missed spots, but it's actually part of the font or the decoration. So don't always worry that you're missing spots. Sometimes it's meant to be there. Okay. Pillow number 2. I really like this one. This one I really like. I like the other one, but I really like this one. Let's get it dry a little bit, and then we'll take the ink mat out. We'll heat set it, and it'll be all set to go. I have a third one to do. I just don't know what I want to do on it yet. And it's probably a retired transfer anyway. I have to find it. But if it's more of a round one, but I think it would look really nice. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? It's Friday, you guys. Woohoo! Made it to the weekend. Once again. I have to see where I always have stuff out, and then if someone comes over or whatever, I need to put stuff away. I need to find more parchment paper. I do find that paper towels work as well. As long as this is nice and dry. They do, like when we first all started, they'd say let it sit overnight, 24 hours. But now we're pretty much drying our projects and then heat setting it right away, which still works, which is good. I really like this, how this turned out. You know, if you really wanted to, you could put something in the corners. But I just like this. I think it's a good balance. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get our finger checks. Let's get this mat out of here. Okay. Fold it in half to get it out. Okay. Oh, here's mine. I knew I had it. I think one sheet should do it. Yep, we should be good. All right. So we still have our pressing pillow here. Okay. I'm gonna put this on top. We're gonna grab our heat setting tool here and press start. So I'm gonna move it back and forth. Like I said, I don't like to have it sitting still. I like to keep it moving. I like to move it. What movie is that from? It's one we used to watch with our kids when they were little. Little people. Now they're grown-up people. I have to say, I enjoyed every aspect of child rearing. You know, I like the little babies and the toddlers and the grade school. You know, middle school, high school was quite busy for us. We have 3 and they all played sports and of course all at the same time. We're gonna do it one more time. But I enjoy them as adults now. I really do. After this, we'll flip it and we'll do it a minute or 2 on the other side, and then this guy will be done. Amazing. How easy. Easy peasy. Oops, I'm moving here. We got about 10 seconds left on this side. Try to go off the screen a little bit here. Iron it. Okay. All right, this time it did not leave anything. So the other one must have been a little wetter. All right, we're gonna flip it. And then we're gonna press it from this side. And I'm just gonna go in a circular motion because that's about the general vicinity. Press it all around. Does anyone have any questions about inking? Super duper easy once you get the hang of it. Like I said, just practice on some old fabric, like an old t-shirt, an old pair of jean shorts. I mean, you could do it on anything. And I'm going to just do it for maybe another 30 seconds. It'll be ready to go. We'll stuff it. If for some reason they get it dirty, the recipients, they could just take the pillow form out, throw it in their wash it on cold. It will be all good to go. All right. Excellent. We're done. Woohoo, guys. Yay. Merry be your Christmas. Peaceful be your home and joyful be your family. Thank you guys for showing up today. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for watching the replay. Go ahead and say hello.